welcome back to another vlog. This is about to be a really crazy vlog and I am just going through it right now because we are moving this week. This is our very last week in this apartment, which is so crazy. It's like happy and sad and scary, but overall I'm really excited because we ended up purchasing a house in Illinois and I'm just absolutely in love with it. I know it's gonna be good for me once I get there. It's just all the stress of moving that comes with it is always a lot. So this week we're gonna be packing up my office, trying to get everything organized, finishing some crochet projects in between, and moving into my mom's house for an entire week before we drive across the country to Illinois, which that in itself is going to be crazy. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the timing right to just move right away. So we will be at my mom's for about a week and it'll be interesting with the animals, that's for sure. But my camera's about to die and I have therapy right now, so I'm gonna check back with you in about an hour. Okay, I just finished therapy and it was honestly so good. It was just what I needed to hear. I am the type of person where every time like something new or out of the ordinary happens, I start to get panic attacks. They're like real panic attacks, like not fun at all. So I've obviously been nervous about this drive and it was just so nice to meet with my therapist. She's seriously the best and she shared something with me that was actually really helpful. So if you struggle with any type of anxiety, maybe this would help you. But she basically had me make like a little bag of all sorts of fun things that I can keep with me in the front seat to not prevent me from having a panic attack, but just to make me feel more comfortable on the road. And I had so much fun like putting together this little bag and it really just put my mind at ease. And I feel like it's just the right amount of planning ahead for me where I have everything I need, but I don't have to overthink it too much. So of course I have my yarn in my bag. I have a few new yarns to knit some socks with. I'm bringing a book. I'm bringing my Nintendo Switch, and there's this game that came out recently. The last time I played it, I was like 8 years old, but it's a reboot of My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. If you know, you know. This game is so much fun and I am saving it for the drive to entertain myself and have a little bit of fun. And of course, I have to bring all the fun snacks and download my shows. So that's a few other things that I'm sort of just preparing for myself for this move. I'm a little bit embarrassed to say it, but I have been obsessed with watching Sister Wives for some reason lately. I think it's just because they're so crazy that it's hard to not watch. I don't know. It's just been something I've been addicted to recently. So it feels really good to have that done. I feel like it was the right amount of self-care that I needed, just because as fun as this is, it really is starting to wear on me, just the stress of it. So I'm very excited to feel like I have that kind of done. And now I feel like I'm ready to start packing up my craft room. But honestly, it's one of those things where I don't know where to start because this is also my job. And so I have a lot of yarn and supplies that I do need, but I also need to pack at the same time. So I think right now, maybe what we'll do is we'll start setting aside the things that I'm going to need over the course of the next few weeks, and everything I'm not gonna need, we can start to pack. So I feel like I can start to pack up all of this stuff, and then I'm probably gonna close down the physical section of my shop that has things like stickers in it, just so that nobody orders these while I don't have access to them. So maybe I'll start by organizing this and getting that ready to go. I have literally packed one box and I already feel like I need a break, but I'm trying to be very nice to myself right now. So I'm just gonna give myself 10 minutes to color. This is my favorite coloring book. It's the Bobby Goods Day to Night coloring book, I think. And it really calms me down. So I'm just gonna reset myself for like 10 minutes and get back to it. I was able to finish the coloring page in just about 10 minutes and I feel so much better. Isn't it funny how that works? I swear, coloring heals everything. It really is amazing. I love this book and I wish I could take this with me on my drive too, but I feel like I would just color outside the lines because of the road and ruin the page. So I'm not gonna do that, but I think we'll go ahead and pack up another box. I'm gonna try to get more stuff off of my desk and probably leave it at that for now. It's probably time to pack my Sunny Angels. If you don't know, I have Sunny Angels on my desk and they're in this really funny little box and I love them so much. I'm gonna show you. So I have them sitting out on my desk like this because honestly, I didn't know what else to do with them. So I looked up a Sunny Angel organizer on Amazon and I found this, and then you tape their feet to these little stands. And I think they're so funny. It lights up too. But I recently found Calico Critters at Five Below, and so I bought like 2 or 3 bags, and then I got my sister some bags. But look at how cute they are. Like, this is the little calico critter that I got, and he has a little turtle backpack on, and it kind of looks like Remy. Then I have another one in here. It's like a little sheep with a cupcake on its head. So I just keep all those random things that I love in here, and now they're going in a box. So we can definitely pack these guys up, and then a lot of my crochet hooks and stuff that sit out on my desk, and probably some of the stuff that's down in these cubes as well. And we will officially have 2 boxes packed. As soon as I pull laundry out of the dryer, Remy goes to sleep in the laundry basket, and it's kind of adorable and also gives me an excuse to not fold laundry. But I want to show you the other boxes I have packed. Okay, so this is our guest bathroom, and these are all the boxes I have packed. Pretty much all of these are yarn that was on my shelves and hanging on my wall, and then some of this is our kitchen. So I feel like we're making good progress. Like, I've definitely done more than just that one box, but I want to start getting the craft room ready. Also, all of these lights are out, so I don't know when that happened. This bathroom is seriously a mess, and I'm just one of those people that needs to live in a clean space. So this is just really fun for me. Box number 2 is packed. So it's day 2 of packing, and I feel like we've made some pretty good progress today, but now I'm taking a break to work on some crochet things. The first of those being something I don't normally do. I decided to write up a tapestry pattern. I've never done this before, but I really wanted to have a cute little thing to keep on my desk. So I made this little cat, and he has like a little heart, almost like Stardew Valley inspired, I guess, but I just went ahead and designed this little motif, I guess. I don't even know what you would call it. And then I plan on including a back with it, and then I think I'm gonna make a scalloped edge to go around the whole thing. I still need to block this, but I figured it would be like a nice larger size coaster to keep on my desk, or maybe even use as a mouse pad. I don't know if it would work as a mouse pad, but that might be something fun to try. So I just wanted to show you this, and I'm curious what you think. Would you be interested in having this as a free pattern over on my website? I would also share it as a PDF for my patrons as well, but I would love to hear what you think. Like, have you ever done tapestry crochet? Is that something you're interested in? I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun with this so far though. So I plan on working on this today. And then also, you've probably seen this already, but my newest pattern, Chris the Capybara, I plan on making another one of these today, and I have a really fun idea for it that one of my pattern testers actually gave me, and it's to make a Christmas cookie inspired capybara, and then we can call it a cookie bara, which is super cute. So I plan on making one of those today and filming the process. I'll show you the color yarns that I have picked out for it. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we're gonna do this for the body, and then the ears and the snout in this color, and then little red and green sprinkles, and his little antlers are gonna look so cute with this. So I'm really excited to get working on that, and I think it's a perfect time to just give myself a break from all the packing. I'm probably gonna turn a show on my computer here and just chill out for a minute. If you hear any crazy noise in the background, that's Ryan. He is currently packing up our entire kitchen, which is just crazy, so crazy. Another thing that I want to do today is work on a free pattern from Atomic Crochet. She recently released a little baby turkey pattern, and I really want to make a few of those because I think they'd be so fun to put on our table for Thanksgiving, and we're having a bunch of family come over to my mom's house, so I really want to do that. I'm hoping I have time to get all of that done today. That's kind of my main plan, and then I'm going to come back around to packing at the very end. So I just finished my Christmas cookiebara and look at him. I'm so happy with how this turned out. He is just so cute and exactly what I was picturing. So I really love it, especially with the antlers. I feel like it just ties it all together. So I'm so excited. I was honestly getting worried like halfway through whether or not I was gonna like this. I was like, do I like this actually? So it all worked out in the end, but now I wanna work on that little turkey pattern from Atomic Crochet. I'm gonna keep it linked in the description if you wanna go check it out on her page. Make sure you follow her while you're over there because she has so many amazing patterns. I just love them all so much. I think this turkey should be super quick though, so I have a feeling I'll be done in like the next 30 minutes or so. You guys, the baby turkey is too much. I think this is so cute. Just look at this. He is the cutest. Look at how small he is. Atomic Crochet is the best at making the little tiny creatures, like, and still maintaining all the cute details. I really don't know how she does it. It's just so small and perfect. These are so quick to whip up, and in a perfect world, I would be making these for all the place settings on Thanksgiving, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time, and I don't want to stress myself out too much because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like 15 people at our Thanksgiving this year. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to try to do it because this probably worked up in about 30 minutes or so. It's really quick, but it's just such a cute pattern and it's completely free. So I really love this, and it is reminding me to make another one of her patterns. She has so many cute patterns that have little eggs inside of them, like her chicken pattern, and they're so fun to make. So I might have to bring some yarn so that I can do that with me on our road trip. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'm gonna go take a shower and then we can continue packing for the rest of the evening and hopefully try to enjoy a somewhat cozy evening in the process, if that's even possible. Who knows? But we're gonna try. So I think I'm procrastinating packing because it just keeps on making me so anxious. So I'm taking yet another break to continue working on this tapestry pattern. I want to see if I can get this looking the way that I want it to. And if so, I'll release this as a free pattern. So this is what I have so far. And I'm currently working on this back piece. And then I'm going to crochet around both of them to combine them together and add a cute little border. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm being a little bit lazy and I'm not blocking it because all of my blocking supplies are packed away already. So that is just gonna have to wait and hopefully it turns out okay. I will say though, this white acrylic yarn is a little bit thicker than the other two. So I didn't realize that until I started working on this. And I think it's making this kind of wave a little bit here, even though my tension is like even, if that makes sense. So hopefully once I crochet around both pieces, it'll kind of even out. We're just gonna have to see. But in the meantime, I'm gonna watch some trash TV and work on this. And then maybe later this evening, I will start packing again. But I feel like we're making pretty good progress as it is. I'm gonna flip you around actually, and you're gonna see what our house is looking like. This is literally what our apartment is looking like. We have both of our tables boxed up here, and pretty much all we have to do is take the stuff off of the walls, finish up the kitchen, and the remaining things in the craft room. And I think we still have about 3 more days to get everything completely packed up, but one of those days is also Thanksgiving, which we're gonna be doing at my mom's house. So I probably should just do it instead of making it worse and procrastinating. That's not helping me at all. But you know what? I'm gonna give myself a little time. I'm also just so curious to see if I like this enough to make it into a pattern. So let's go. I just finished the little cat tapestry thing that I made, and this is what it's looking like. I think I'm happy with the border, but it could probably stand to be blocked because it is looking like it's curling a little bit. I don't know. I'd love to know what you think, but I definitely want to make another one with some cotton yarn because I prefer to use that, and I feel like it makes something like this more versatile. Like you can use it in the kitchen. It just, I don't know, I just like cotton yarn better. So that's what that's looking like. And I don't know, maybe I'll write it up as a pattern, but it is very new to me. I've never done a tapestry crochet pattern. I've made tapestry projects before, but I'm pretty happy with it, I think. I don't know. It's one of those things, I've been looking at it too long. And I think when that happens, sometimes you can't tell if you like it or not because you've just been staring at it. So So today is the day we're loading up the truck. Our house is in complete disarray, but we got mostly everything packed last night. So everything is just all in boxes and looking like a complete mess. But it is done, and now I feel so accomplished and ready. And so basically what's gonna happen today is Ryan and a few of his friends are gonna pack up the truck. And since we have all the animals, we're gonna go over to my mom's house, and I'm pretty much just gonna work and hang out with all the animals over there to make sure they're all good. Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but we're gonna be staying at my mom's house for about a week. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is moving in there, getting the truck packed up, and then Ryan's gonna head to Illinois to bring all of our furniture. And then hopefully, to make this not too confusing, what's gonna happen is once Ryan flies back from Illinois, then we're gonna drive out with all the animals, me and Ryan together, over the course of a few days, I think. So now I need to drink my coffee. This is probably one of the last times I'm gonna have Phil's coffee, which makes me really sad. It's like one of my favorite coffee shops here in California. And then that's gonna be that. So yeah, it's very bittersweet. I'm never gonna sleep in this apartment again, so I can give you guys a little tour if you want, actually. So I'm sure you've seen this before. This is when you walk in, that's our front door, and then our kitchen is right here. And then off the kitchen, we have our room, which is over there, and then there's a bathroom back here too. And then here's our living room. And this is where I take all my photos for patterns, is right out here. This is my like little bush that I use for the background every time. And then our patio, and there's also like this little part of it too. I guess I can just show you from the outside. So this is what it looks like. And this is my little pattern photo area. And then the little patio, and then our door. Oh, and then this is my craft room right in here, but we'll go in there in a second. And then you come back this way, and this is like our little dining table area. And then, excuse the mess. And then this is our guest bathroom, which is now filled with boxes, and Remy is just vibing, so I'm very happy for him. And then when you come in here, and then this is what's left of the craft room. It looks so sad in here right now. I can't believe it. It's like almost completely empty except for a few remaining plushies. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with Miss Taylor Swift here, because she's just so large. So we're turning in our keys for our apartment right now. Ryan is just inside doing that, and we have officially moved everything out of the apartment. And it was so weird seeing the craft room empty and just the whole house empty. And honestly, I usually get pretty emotional when I say goodbye to a house, but not this time, because I feel like I'm really just so ready to be out of here, as hard as it is. So I'm really just excited. I'm really excited, and it was good while it lasted, but I'm ready to move on to the next thing. So we have everything packed up, and now we're moved into my mom's house for the next few days. So we're gonna be there until we move, which is going to be part 2 of this video. Woo! And now we're leaving, and now we're done. So now I'm going to Michael's to get some yarn to reward myself for everything, even though I barely moved anything, huh?
You moved the most important things in our lives.
Yeah, I was mainly responsible for the pets. So now I'm going to reward myself with
You found
yarn.
them and you moved them.
Yeah. And then that way I can work on my next pattern. I made it to my mom's house, and this is literally the quietest place I could find right now. It is so loud and chaotic here, but we are all settled in. All of the animals are here, and Ryan is driving the truck out to Illinois. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the plan right now is for him to fly back from Illinois, and then we're going to be driving a car out together with all of the animals, and that is going to be part 2 of the moving vlog. So I wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 right here, and we're going to pick up with part 2 the week after next. So make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, so you don't miss part 2. I am honestly just so nervous. I think I need to take advantage of this nice weather while I have it, and maybe go sit in the pool or something right now. But thank you so much for watching, and before I forget, Chris the Capybara is out and available now. If you're interested in the capybara pattern, make sure to go check out my Etsy so that you can get your copy of the pattern. And with all of that being said, I will see you next Monday. Bye!